Thinking about the good times had a long time ago. Think about forgetting about your worries and your woes. Walking in the sunshine, say, what's that, Puss? Oh, the whiz-bang machine, you're right. Something's coming in. I better check it. Hello?
Hi, King of the Kids. My name's Ella.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. Could you please read The Great Expedition?
By Peter Carnavas. I know that book. Yeah, of course I can read it. I love reading books. I better just turn you off while I generate the book, though, in the whiz-bang machine. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. It's time to read a book. I know you love to do that as well. Here we go. I'll see if I can dial one in. Oh, and, yep. Oh, there we go. I think it's coming through. That's it. Here we go. Oh, lovely. Here it comes. Here it comes. Whee! Works every time. Well, Pomfrey, Minchichi, Puss, how about we read a book? This one's called The Great Expedition by Peter Carnavas. Let's get started. Ooh, what's an expedition? It's a bit like going on a journey, isn't it? Here we go. On August 20, a group of young explorers was charged with a dangerous mission. They were to travel across wild country to deliver a valuable parcel. The journey would be punishing. It would test the resolve of the brave young explorers. Most of all, it would provide us all with a pair of unlikely heroes to admire and remember for many years to come. This is their story. Ooh, looks exciting. Let's go. It was the morning of the Great Expedition. Robert gazed at the country before him. He met with his senior officer. Final instructions were given. The parcel was handed over. Ooh, I wonder what's in the parcel. Yep, I hope he eats all his breakfast. He might need it. All right. Then the exploring party was assembled. Now, this party isn't a party like a birthday party, it's a group of people. They were a ramshackle bunch, but each member had a duty essential to the journey, very important. Robert, leader. Walk at the front and tell others what to do. Will, navigator. Tell everybody which way to go, very important. Ivy, botanist. Gather plant samples along the way. Henry, biologist. Collect creatures native to the land. And last but not least, Lily, animal handler. Keep the dog under control. What do you reckon, Puss? Much chance of that? Have a look at that. All right. Ooh. A small crowd gathered to farewell the team, and the journey began. I think that's Mummy waving goodbye. She's got the teddy in her hair. Robert marched at the front. Will pointed the way. Ivy identified a rare plant, and Henry tracked an elusive insect. Lily tried to keep up. Then the trouble began. I know, Pomfrey, I know, you told me it would. A few minutes into the trek, Henry fell victim to one of the creatures he was trying to capture. Ooh, looks like a wasp or a bee or something. It's got him right on the toe. Hope he's all right. Robert had no choice but to send him hobbling home. The rest of them are on the seesaw there. Oh, and Lily's giving some water to the dog. That's nice. There we go. Ivy's collecting flowers still. Moments later, they lost another member. Ooh. A senior officer ambushed the team and after a brief confrontation, dragged Ivy away. I think she's got to go off to her ballet rehearsal by the looks of the shoes. There you go. All right, bye, Ivy. The explorers trudged on. But they soon found their water supplies had run dry. The desperate travellers turned to Will. Only he could lead them to water. He measured the angle of the sun, tested the wind, and located a nearby waterhole. Hooray! Everybody could have a drink. Look at that, we're filling our water bottles and also the dog's bowl. Robert, Will, and Lily continued across the rugged terrain. Whoa, that looks pretty tricky. Then disaster struck. A gust of wind swept across the land and blew the map from Will's hands. Oh, how are they going to find their way without a map? The team had lost 2 members, their map was gone, and strangely, they'd run out of water again. What's that, Puss? Yeah, it was that dog, wasn't it? I know. Oh dear, what's going to happen? Robert decided to head towards a distant tree. Here they could rest and plan the remainder of their journey. Oh, what's William done? Oh, he's thrown a stick and the dog and Lily are chasing it. Sadly, Lily didn't make it. Tough decisions have to be made, don't they, Minchichi? Robert and Will collapsed in the shade of the tree. The expedition was on the brink of failure. Oh no. Only 2 explorers remained. There was no food or water. Worst of all, Robert and Will didn't know which way to go. So they just started walking, step by step. The land baked beneath their feet. The sky drained of all colour. As they entered a sandy desert, Will fell to the ground. He urged Robert to go on alone. Robert refused. I'm not leaving you behind. Slowly, the landscape began to change. They were close to a settlement. Will pointed out their destination. Robert recognised an officer coming towards them. I think I see balloons too. Do you see balloons? Robert and Will stumbled into the arms of the welcoming party. They had survived. The officer opened the parcel. It's a cupcake with a little cherry on top. And the explorers looked back at the wild country they had crossed. Oh, look how far they'd come. But actually it was only a playground. They were using their imaginations the whole time. Look, there was the sand pit, and then there was the play set there. I see the water fountain, the seesaw, the slippery slide, and there's Lily and the dog. I know, Puss, I know. And the balloons. Oh, look, there's the map blowing away in the wind. Well, that was a lovely story about using your imagination. In these times when we're all locked in the house, locked in our yard, maybe you could use your imagination too. Do you have a favourite cubby, or do you make a cubby, maybe under the table or on the couch? I think that's a wonderful idea. Maybe you could start a treasure hunt, make a map, and a bit like hide and seek, but someone hides the treasure and you go looking for it. A lot of games you can play at home. You don't need to be out in the big wide world. The big wide world can come to you. Anyway, it's about time for us to go to sleep. That was a late night, wasn't it, Pomfrey? We better get you to sleep, and I'll see you next time. Again, thank you for having me. It has been lovely reading your stories. And if you've got a story you'd like to read to me, well, just dial up the whiz-bang machine and I might be reading your story next time. All right, better go. See you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you, give us a like and make sure you subscribe. What's that, Puss? Oh, and hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss our next big adventure.